Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Never Fail Ale on the Road. So today I've actually hired an apartment in Keighley, Yorkshire. That's a clue, because I wanted to bring you to one of what looks to be a very promising brew pub. So let's go and check it out. So, just as I make my way to this establishment, I wanted to give you a little bit of information on it. So, on Yorkshire Day, which was the 1st of August 2022, this particular brewery opened up the kitchen and tap for the very first time. It was originally known as the Lord Rodney, and they spent £300,000 on refurbishment. Any particular guesses yet? So I have just arrived and I cannot deny I am very excited. There it is. That's Taylor's on the Green, which is, of course, a Timothy Taylor tap and kitchen. Let's go and take a look. I think you'll agree it's an absolutely incredible establishment. It's actually really quite difficult to get all areas of the bar because I didn't want to interrupt anyone enjoying their pint. Ultimately, punters are the ones that pay for establishments like this to keep going. So my first priority is to make sure that I'm not in the way, but try to get as much as I possibly could for you so you could take a look around. Of course, it wouldn't be the same if I didn't do a tasting session, and I did actually want to bring you Timothy Taylor's Landlord, but typically it's just being conditioned in the cellar at the moment. However, not all is lost because I do enjoy a blonde ale. So I'm going to bring you today Knowle Springs, and what a cracking pint it is too. Look at that. Okay, I'm really one for a good head on my ale. And it's quite interesting, really. I've found that it's quite regional. So with this particular bar here, the sparkler is on as standard. So I tend to find that. So the further north you go, the sparkler is a standard. In the Midlands, it's kind of hit or miss, whether the sparkler is on the tap as standard or whether it's without. And then the further south you go, especially the likes of London, there's not a sparkler to be seen. But I love the sparkler because the fact that it just gives like a full-bodied pint. So let's give it a sniff. And it does smell really quite floral and really, really fresh. But you can tell just even by the looks of it, it is a great looking pint. Yeah, it's a very fruity blonde ale. So to me, it's got like an oranginess, maybe a hint of grapefruit in there. And the mouthfeel is just incredible. It's got that really nice, smooth, fresh cask taste. It's lovely. What it does state on the tasting notes here is Knowle Spring, which is that one there, is a full-bodied blonde beer brewed from Golden Promise. Oh, somebody turn the lights on. Barley malt, and then it's got, in terms of its hops, UK grown Minstrel, Cascade, and Chinook. And it's got one here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Is it... And then he goes and tries to pronounce it. Stristel Spalt hops from Salis? I have no idea. But I've certainly heard of Minstrel, Cascade, and Chinook, or Chinook, depends on how you pronounce it. Hops. So once again, another quite complex ale when it comes to the hop. And it's got an easy drinking beer with floral and grapefruit aromas, spiced orange on the tongue, followed by an aromatic citrus hop flavour to finish. So yes, it is a cracker. Bar staff did let me know that the landlord will be on in around 40 minutes time, so I am going to grab one of those next. Cheers.